Alrighty, squad, what's going on? How's everybody doing out there? How we doing? Today's journeys bring us down to Charles County to the Department of Health on Crane Highway. So, as always, we're out here to make sure these folks respect our rights to film in public and publicly accessible areas and make sure that's not infringed upon by anybody. We got to make sure these folks actually treat us with some respect and dignity and don't act like a bunch of buttheads. I also got a surprise planned, but I can't tell you guys about it until it happens. So hopefully the proper scenario presents itself so I can show you guys the surprise I had planned. But yeah, again, we are in Charles County at the Department of Health. So let's go ahead and get into it. The mask must be worn at all times. Dang, the end of it was blocked.
Yeah. Good evening. May I help you, sir? Hi. How are you?
What's up? Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
How you doing, dear?
I'm doing good. It's actually a beautiful day outside for being this late in November.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Can I have you come around here?
Yeah, what's up?
Just so I can see you better.
I got you.
Is there some way I
What, am I very handsome? You want to check me out a little better?
Oh, I think you're just...
Take the glasses off. I might look a little... I got a Clark Kent thing going on right now.
Oh, you do?
There we go. They don't recognize that I put the glasses on. It's like a whole disguise.
You know, social services is on Kent Avenue in La Plata.
Is it?
Yes.
I think I looked that one up too.
I tell a lot of people, you know what I say? I tell a lot of people that when they ask for directions,
Yeah.
I tell them it's on there like Superman.
Yeah.
You know, because that's an easy way to remember where it is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Kent, well, you said it was Kent
Avenue.
Avenue. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm going to check that one out too.
Ever been to Martin's gas station there in La Plata?
I have not.
No.
Now, the social services, that's where like people would go to get like help with the Maryland Health Connection and like food stamps and things like that as well, correct?
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
I wanted to make sure. I had a mix-up last week when I was in St. Mary's County, and the signage was very confusing. It said it was the Department of Human Services,
Oh, no.
but it actually wasn't that. That was across the thing. So there was just an issue with me trying to gain access to somewhere because the signage was a little weird and confusing.
I have
So
never been to that one.
it was. It's a big facility. When you go in like the main road, there's like fire department. There's a couple of different buildings there. There's also the courthouse and the multi-services building. So like parole and probation and stuff is there. It's a couple of different things. It's cool. It's a very, very big complex over there.
Oh, okay. And is there anything I can help you with today while you're here? Would you like a list of our services or anything?
Absolutely, certainly.
Okay.
I'll check that out. Yeah, I was just coming to check it out, and then I saw the awesome thing.
Display.
Yeah, is there any way that I could move the blue thing down for 1 second so I can get a full shot of the
Your blue thing?
the hurricane preparedness
Oh, you want to
thing?
take a shot of the
I want to get the whole
Maryland
county
stuff?
thing. Yeah, it's blocking the end of it. If I could get that too, but I'll take the information as well. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, dear. Let me give you that one.
Thank you. What's your name, sweetheart?
Do you have a wife
I do not. I
Okay,
do not. I
girlfriend?
wish.
or mom?
I wish. I do.
Okay,
I
this
do.
one is for breast and cervical.
Okay.
This one's for the dental program.
All right. Now, do you guys have anything for like other cancer programs? I myself actually am going through an oral form of chemotherapy for a rare blood disorder that's classified as a form of cancer. It's the exact opposite of leukemia. I just make too many red blood cells, so it's called polycythemia.
I'm so
You guys have
sorry
any
to
stuff
hear
for like
that.
outside of breast cancer, or is it more just like
We have for colonoscopies.
okay?
Okay. But we can give referrals. If you call, I can give you a phone number and they can probably give you a referral.
Okay.
Also, Baden Clinic, I'm sorry to hear you're going through that.
It's all good. I'm doing the best I can in a bad situation. So I tell people that, it's not terminal. I got a good set of doctors. They take care of me and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's very nice.
Because leukemia, I know my grandfather passed away with that. And that's a very...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very...
Now, I would probably get more help with that at the Maryland Health Connection Services place. And you said that was on Kent Avenue. So I'll check that out as well. While I'm down here checking out the Plata
I don't mind if you take a picture of the...
of the thing. Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
I can help you, dear.
Yeah, if you would. I don't want to mess anything up.
No, I don't mind at all.
I appreciate you.
Okay,
switch hands real quick so I can lift it up with you. It's a beautiful,
Let's move it this way. Isn't that
oh,
pretty?
you're gonna move the whole table? Yep, cool, awesome. I didn't even think about that. And right there is actually perfect.
Is that good, dear?
Yep, absolutely. I'm just gonna grab one, you know,
Let's move the chairs.
one that you, thank you, ma'am.
Really good shot.
Udabomb.com. I appreciate you. What's your name, ma'am? Do you mind identifying yourself?
My name is Brenda.
Thank you, Miss Brenda. I appreciate you.
Welcome, thank you.
You have been very nice and helpful today. Absolutely.
Is that box gonna bother you?
No, nope. That's close. That is low enough that I will stand perfectly like this and just get a nice little.
Okay.
And it's cool too. This lens makes it so even if I shake, the picture doesn't shake. So it's cool. It'll be a nice continuous shot.
Nice.
Charles County, Maryland, Department of Health. That was beautiful. Thank you very much, Miss Brenda.
Did you get a picture of this too, honey?
I did. Yep. When I came through, I stopped and I looked at this. It's very nice. So
She did that very well, didn't
I guess you guys are a little closer to the water down here. So
Yes, we are.
You
Where
deal-
are you from?
I am actually from Anne Arundel.
Oh,
So
Anne Arundel.
I'm a little further up. But when my family came up here we moved from Naples, Florida. My granddad and my grandma.
Are they still down there?
No, unfortunately, they have passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But my granddad was originally from Baltimore. He was born up there in Pigtown. So when they moved down there, after he got out of the Air Force, they moved back up here and settled in St. Mary's in Leonardtown, and then eventually made their way back up to Annapolis, where my grandma was from.
Oh, nice.
My granddad on that side, or my great granddad on that side, was in the Navy. He actually developed the double drainage system for pools. A lot of infants and stuff were getting, or not infants, but a lot of kids were getting stuck on those drains and pools because it was the only form of sucking the water in, and it was very hard. So he developed a double drainage system. That way, if the kid got stuck on this one, the force wasn't as heavy because there still was another drain that could suck water. That way, you were able to get them off, and they weren't able to drown. He did. So unfortunately, when you work for the Navy and you develop things like that, you don't get credit for that. The Navy developed that. That's the Navy's technology, and they built that. So, but yeah, it's cool, pretty cool. So you know,
that is really cool. That's something to be really
we live in
proud of.
Annapolis, and
Nice. I like
check
Annapolis.
that out. It's
I've
very,
been
very
there.
beautiful, very
Yes.
historic downtown area. I don't live there anymore, unfortunately,
yeah.
but it's a very nice area.
Yes.
It's very historically rich. It's got a lot of nice history there, and it's got a lot of mixture of the Roman and Greek. I guess the Romans actually took it from the Greeks, the columns, and then the early American brick
that's interesting.
architecture. It's really
I
cool. A lot of the
didn't realize that.
courthouses and state buildings and things like that will be a nice mixture of that. So it's pretty cool. It's a beautiful,
That is
beautiful
cool.
historic downtown, Miss Brenda. It's
Oh,
very
nice. I'll have to go there sometime
Yeah.
and look.
There's a gentleman, his name is William Ridgely. William Ridgely Jr., I believe, maybe Senior. I think he has a son. And he actually runs a colonial tour system. So he'll dress up in like the colonial outfits and like the old days.
Does he do that on a regular basis?
Yep,
or just
all
the
the time.
weekend?
Yeah, no, there's like 5 days a week. I think he does that, and he
Wow.
goes. I think there's one other person that helps him. Maybe they do 2 tours. Cause I've seen a lady do it, and they take you all over downtown. They show you all like the State House, there's the State House, there's the Capitol building, there's the Governor's Mansion. There's a couple different nice things that are down there. But yeah,
Nice.
William Ridgely is his name. I
Wow.
forget the name of the tour. He gave me a business card, but yeah, his name is
Really?
William Ridgely Senior or Junior, and he runs Colonial Tours. I think it's just like
Oh, Colonial
Tours in
I'll have to
Annapolis or
write that
something.
down.
But it's beautiful, Miss Brenda. He
Sounds
I met
nice.
him when I was talking to one of the House delegates, Doug Rathel. I believe Doug lost, unfortunately, in the race. But I met Mr. William, and he offered to take me around and do like the whole
nice.
thing. So it was cool, man. It was a
That's
beautiful
really
tour.
nice.
Yep.
Very
So
good.
I would check that out for sure. Thank you
Okay,
very
well,
much, Miss
thank
Brenda. You've been
you.
a
If you
giant
need
help
anything,
today.
just let me know. Sure.
Thank you. Udabomb.com, Miss Brenda.
I just wanted to see one of the calendars.
Oh, yes. ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hold her up. I'm
No, you're fine.
long-winded.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm long-winded.
All right.
I love talking to nice
We can all be
people.
long-winded.
Yep.
Thank you.
Miss Brenda, do you like do you like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks more? Which one is your
Oh,
favorite?
I like any of them.
Which one though?
Either one.
If you had to choose one.
Oh, gee, I guess it would be Starbucks.
All right.
Okay.
Here you go, Miss Brenda.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Happy
That's so
holidays,
sweet.
Miss Brenda.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet a good egg once in a while. So thank you, Miss Brenda. There you go. So that was what I had planned. I wanted to wait to find a good employee and somebody that took care of us. So I went ahead and gave her, oh, I might have gave her the one for the police officer. I might have gave you the one for the police officer, Miss Brenda. If I did, I apologize. It might say a good officer. No, you're fine. I forget what I write on these things sometimes.
That's okay.
I didn't want you to be like, why do you think I was a
wanna
police officer?
Break it.
Nope, one of the good ones. You're good. All right, you're good.
I'm
Yep,
good?
you're good.
Oh, thank
Yep,
you.
there you go, Miss Brenda.
All right,
Youabomb.com.
Merry
Thank you. You
Christmas.
too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You take care now.
You're welcome. I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Terrence Tracy, Miss Brenda.
So
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You have a good. You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was the surprise I had planned. I wanted to wait to find a good employee who is helpful and doesn't freak out and actually, you know, does the right thing. And I wanted to surprise them and reward them for their good deeds. So I've gotten a few Starbucks and a few Dunkin' Donuts gift cards so I can give them out to the good ones. And Miss Brenda is definitely one of them. She's the bomb.com. And then that is the WIC office. I don't see Mr. John down here standing in the way of this one. I believe this is all that the Charles County Department of Health has to offer for public lobby and public areas. All right, Miss Brenda, you have a very nice Tuesday afternoon, okay? Ooh.
This one, if you have any of your friends need to quit smoking,
Yep, absolutely.
that's a really good program.
I quit cold turkey at work August of 2014. I was outside smoking a cigarette with my buddy that I worked with, and I just looked at him and gave him a whole, I think it was like 2 or 3 cigarettes out of that. I gave him the whole pack and quit cold turkey. I just had a weird headache, stomachache combo while smoking that cigarette, and I never wanted to feel like that again in my life. Like, it was just a very bad feeling, and I knew it was from smoking the cigarette. And I gave that shit up cold turkey right there, Miss Brenda. It's been 8.5 years now, so we're rolling strong. Yep, I try to always move that. I try to always push that on people. I know some folks need to go to the vapes and stuff like that. Now, I do use the medical cannabis to help me not have to take so many like pills and have a buffet of medicines and stuff like that. But I do advocate for not using tobacco because that's just a whole extra layer to add on to stuff. So thank you, Miss Brenda. I'll move that on. And you said it was Kent Avenue. What was it? You too. Thank you. What was the numbers for the Kent Avenue place?
Oh, let me write it down for you, honey.
Thank you. I knew it was on Kent Avenue.
That's social services.
Okay.
That's where they handle all the child support,
Dude, Miss Brenda's the bomb.com.
welfare, like food stamps, things like that.
Yeah.
It's in La Plata. Do you know where La Plata is?
Yes, ma'am. Everyone take note. This is how you work. This is how you be good employees.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Brenda, and you have a very nice day and a very Merry Christmas, okay? Thank you. You too. You too. Thank you. You don't smoke either, do you? Keep it up, Miss Brenda. Thank you for pushing the message. See, that right there is how everybody should be. That is how all public employees should be. She was the bomb.com. She never once got upset or mad about the camera. She gave me information that I asked for. Hell, she gave me more information than I asked for, and it was information that was very helpful and needed. She moved the display so I could get a full picture of the Charles County thing. We appreciate Miss Brenda. Cheetahbomb.com. If everybody acted as Miss Brenda did, I think the world would be a better place. Ooh, I'm a duck under. You're fine. Ooh, sorry. Thank you.
Temperature detected is normal.
Hey, we good. We in there, baby. The other one's one's a little messed up too. We'll fix it though.
Oh, Linda.
We'll fix
I know. I got you. You heard me.
There we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, look, they're all falling down. There we
The lady
go.
was supposed to help me, had to run home and drop her keys off for her kids because they got locked out. She said she's back in 12 minutes.
Got it. Are you being helped, sir?
What's up?
Are you being helped?
I'm all good. I appreciate you. I don't need any help at the moment.
Okay, we don't allow cameras in this section. There's a sign on the door.
I'm sorry?
This is a patient area, so we don't allow cameras in this section.
No, this is a lobby, man.
There's a sign on the door.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I got you. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Look at him just looking at me. Look at him just looking at me. Look, they all called each other and shit. Look at him. She was literally sitting in that window. I hope I can zoom in enough to see that. She was literally sitting in that window looking at me, waiting for me to come over here. That's how weird they are. Like, I had the greatest time with Miss Brenda, and they're still gonna sit out here and like call around and freak out and throw a hissy fit. Shit, I introduced myself. I kept it cool with Miss Brenda. Where did that lady come from and where'd she go? That's the real question. Where'd she come from and where did she go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Vital record hours operation 8:30 to 12 and then 1:30 to 3. There you go. We got a little closing so they can take a lunch break. That is well deserved and needed. Everybody needs a little break to reset. Good, how you doing? It's a beautiful day outside for this late in November. That's for dang sure. I'm loving it.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Good.
I should have taken the bike out. It's nice. It's beautiful. Alrighty, back out into the beautiful November day. Back out into the beautiful November day. Alrighty, that looks to be everything that we have out here at the Charles County Department of Health. We saw the two main lobbies. We saw the behavioral health, and we also saw the substance abuse area. So, again, this is the Charles County Department of Health, and everybody here was pretty cool. The one lady got upset about the camera and tried to point out the sign, but I didn't allow it to deter me from my mission. And she really didn't push it any further than just saying, hey, there's a sign there. So I was like, cool. Miss Brenda was the bomb.com. Moved the thing so we could see the entire picture for the Charles County artwork that was there in the main lobby. So we appreciate her. Alrighty, squad. That looks to be the end of today's journeys out here. Y'all be safe, take it easy, and peace out. I'm going in.
A grammar to a cripple you. I hope you ain't got shit to do. A hitter to a scramble you. So pass it like Campbell do. Mary Jane and Maryland. Take you to the fairyland. One puff enough. Get you stuck like a mannequin. Crack the Dutch. Dump the guts. Call it minivan. Cause I be packing blunts. Something like a Mexican. My flow chronic. Sonic like a hedgehog. And all these other rappers wanna rock like Snoop Dogg. Pussycat. I show you who the top dog. Treat you like a black widow, rip your fucking head off.